Greetings, Keechlings. Keechbram here with another double live reaction to Kingdom, chapters 812 and 813. I don't know why there's two of them already. But, okay. Last I heard that Hara was taking a break due to his back, so I'm like, okay, so we're going to be on break, and then two chapters. I don't know. Anyway, and then with General Risshin, we will form an army of 40,000. I feel like this one's jumbled again. Which combined with Kyokai's unit of 20,000 men become a Haishin unit of 60,000 men. I'm stupid. Anyway, this is the new Haishin unit. Under the Law is the title. Huh? I'll be a 100-man commander? Hey, Kanto! Yes, I hope you do your best. By the way, the recommendation came from Shujin. You didn't need to say that. What? Though I feel it's a bit early, you're quite dependable on the battlefield right now. So do your best. Don't embarrass me. Understood. I'll do my best and carry Shosen's spear. Don't cry, idiot. And the other new commander will be Ko. Really? Oh, Ray might actually start caring about him now. Bihei, maybe my stomach hurts somehow. But that's great. Now you understand how I feel. Congratulations, haha. Forgive us, Kyokai-sama. Wait, what? Kyokai-sama has become a general. Therefore, we would like you to leave the front lines to us and supervise everything from headquarters as much as possible. Just by noticing your presence, our morale has increased countlessly. Okay. We have one more suggestion. How about wearing armor? A beautiful, a beautiful armor suitable for a general. Of course, one that is lightweight. Kyokai-sama, your beauty will stand out more as a general with armor. She was like, I don't care for it. The armor is heavy and it's hard to move. We know. That's why we'd like to make it easy to remove it in a combat situation. It will be out in seconds. What the heck? I think that was supposed to be off. Then could you allow us to continue with just a prototype? If you don't like it, you can throw it into the river. Well, that's fine. Understood. But that's because we want you to be safe at headquarters. Just a little. And also for sail with armor. Huh? It's okay, I don't care. It's better not to use the armor to avoid getting dirty. We did it. Thank you so much, Kyokai-sama. We will do our best to create a prototype. It's interesting that they're the ones that are creating it. Interesting. Yeah, it's trying to make it so intrusive. We're just kidding, you fool. 300-man commanders. Bihei? Oh, God. Takukei? Yes. And Chutetsu. So, the third of the heavy hitters is now a freaking 300-man commander, along with Bihei, and then technically the oldest member of the, what would eventually become, the Haishin unit, because if it wasn't for Takukei, I don't really know if Shin would have, formed and developed into the battle field the way he did without having an experienced person in that first war against Wei. So, good for him. 500-man commanders. Ryuyu. Oh. 500 commander. Dene. Oh. Ryushin. Ah, so you've been bumped up to 500. 2,000-man commander. Oh, God. Haru, or Hairu. Okay. Denyu. Ooh. Garo. Yes. Mando. Oh! 3,000 man commander, Shujin. Yes. 5,000 man commanders. Yes. In. Sosui. Oh. Okay, so a lot of people have been bumped up considerably. Alright. And 10 still has 300 messengers. Was it 100? I feel like was the case before. So that one seemingly increased as well. Maybe not this particular instance, but has over the course. Yeah. Garo and Mando are controlling the black and red Hayo as always. I just love that that's still a thing. Like, it doesn't get brought up that often, but I like that it's still mentioned. Let's see here. Yeah. 300 man commander Giko and 200 man commander Sheikah. Wait. Huh. I think that's part of the what is it? The tribe that Conky essentially established. Hmm. Yeah. Nice layout. Ah, look, they actually included the frickin' archers. They didn't mention you guys at all the last couple chapters. Hmm. And they have 3,000 archers under their command. Damn. Each one is, well, you got Gin, who's a 100 man, and Tan, that's a 50 man. Weird that it's 50. But anyway. On the other hand, a new information was created for Kyokai's unit. I will make an announcement. Vice Commander of Kyokai's unit, Sano. Sano, we want Kyokai-sama to speak to us. You should step down, old Sano. Well then, I will make an announcement. Yes. Okay, so her new layout is we got Dente, Sente, or Sensei. Most of these characters I don't recognize. If it wasn't for Sano, I probably wouldn't have recognized him either. Ah, Kyorei is just a free soldier. Interesting. I don't know if that's ever been fully established yet. There's a supply escort of, what is that? 500? 300? Oh, good lord. Bujin has, what is that, 7,200? No, my god. Commander of 2,000 men, Sano. Another is Nanchi, or Chin. Then you've got Bujin, another 2,000. Dente, 2,000. So we're at least establishing them. These names would have meant nothing otherwise. I'll promptly forget all their names and faces. Because, I mean, they actually do look fairly uniform in their armor. So, if it wasn't for their faces, you would never know who the hell any of them were. I mean, Bunjin there at least has a cool mustache. Let's see here. Dinkatsu is 1,000, and then Shinsei is 1,000. Very well, let's begin. I'm gonna have to zoom in. That is tiny writing. No, I zoomed in on the wrong part. A system of organization was established. Soldiers were appointed into the chain of command, and each unit was completed. We are Denyu unit of the strongest units in Haishin unit. The army of the royal capital of Han is strong, but we will crush them. Can we do it? Can you achieve it? In other words, from here on, finally, the hope. The or I hope the casualties were minimum in the main battle. Each unit leader must meticulously supervise the training of his own soldiers. Ah, that's why they're breaking it down. The strength of the unit depends on the strength of each individual. Let's train the strength of the units. Push them to their limits. We will do this until we have unshakable confidence. We are the strongest army in China. We are the Haishin unit. The 60,000 man Haishin unit has started intense training. Okay. This is. Wait a minute. Lord of the Castle. Okay, I'm gonna zoom back out a little bit. Oh god. It skipped ahead. No. It's too strict to punish with the amputation of the left ankle. This person has a reason. The ones who committed the theft were accomplices of this man, who was pursuing them with the intention of stopping them, and they were arrested together. His job is also as a guard. It is a serious crime because he is a guard. It doesn't matter if he did it or not. What matters is he was among those who committed the crime. This man was sentenced to amputation of his left ankle. How do you amputate just an ankle? You might as well say his left foot. The law of Qin is absolute. Take him away from here. Lord Gokei. What is it? Is there something you want to say, former lord of the castle? Ryuan? It's spreading fear. I feel the law of Qin is too much for us, the citizens of Han. Couldn't we at least make our standards of judgment closer to Han's until we get used to the law of Qin? This is impossible, otherwise this place will always be Nanyu, a Han territory. The fastest way to get used to the law is through physical punishments. How is that gonna get used to it? It's like I lost all 10 fingers, one at a time, 10 different crimes. But did you learn anything? Nope, because tomorrow I'm going up for amputation of the left ankle. I didn't learn a thing. But that's not enough. No matter how many prisons we have. The prison inside the city is already full, and a temporary structure was set up outside. My God! What the fuck are you people doing? Please, show a little more compassion towards the citizens of Nanyu now. Compassion? It doesn't make sense. The Confucianists are rushing to say vague things like this during it for your own benefit and creating injustice. The law is ideal, but we believe is better to live a life without bloodshed, even if it is a little unequal. Huh? Are you trying to incite a conflict between the Confucians and the legalists? No, that's not what I mean. It's a shame for you, but you've been conquered. There's no need for argument. Nanyu will be rebuilt under the law. If you feel frustrated, call a Shinte army to come and save you. Damn you. Who does he think he is? If it continues like this, lower your voice, it's too loud. It's like the Lord of the Castle said, we've been conquered, just that we still have our positions as a miracle, but enough. We are a part of the state of Qin. We have no choice but to get used to Lord Gokei's methods. Ryuan-sama. Gokei's methods is, if we try to rebel, the citizens of Nanyu will never live under Qin law. First, we must show our understanding. Ryuan-sama, a disaster has happened. What's happened? A Nanyu citizen attacked a Qin soldier. Oh, crap. He stabbed a Tow Army soldier with a knife. What? What did you just say? Well, he's going to be beheaded right then and there. One of Qin's soldiers attacked a woman. Oh. Her father tried to stop him, but was killed by the soldier. My God. His brother became furious and attacked the kin soldier. Anyway, get out of there now. Yes. Ryo-sama, please help. Rojin, he's not a bad person. Lord Gouken. Rojin is innocent. Please help Rojin, Ryo-sama. Or Ryo-sama. Don't be reckless. He attacked a kin soldier. Ryo-sama can't do anything. Ryo-sama is no longer the lord of the city. But the kin soldier is to blame. Behead him. Oh my God. Gouken actually did probably the right thing. I say probably because, I mean, there's multiple people at fault, but, you know, at least they're keeping, you know, in step with what they, you know, say. It's like the guilty party will be punished. Now, what will happen to the boy, I have no idea. The culprit was decapitated. Rojin, your father was avenged. Lord Gouken, what is it? That soldier, he attacked a woman and murdered her father. Therefore, the punishment is death. And according to the law, whether you are a citizen of Kin or Han, whether you are a soldier or not, everyone is equal before the law. How quaint, but sadly that's not really the case, at least in modern times. And probably wasn't then either. Toh sees this and I think he's somewhat pleased. Give a large amount of money to the affected family and strengthen military discipline even with the lower ranks. Yes. Outside the castle, the Toh army and the Haishin unit have gathered their forces for a mock battle. Ah! Let's go. Within the city, many conflicts arise, but they were resolved one by one. So the reconstruction of Nanyu continued. In the eyes of Toh, it seemed that both the citizens of Kin and the citizens of Han were progressing towards the desired outcome. All of Han, included Shinte, were worried about the citizens of Nanyu, who surrendered without shedded blood. But there was no way to know from the outside whether they were treated cruelly. All they could do was pray. I've been butchering words left and right today, sorry. And then the new year arrived. The time has finally come. The year 230 BC. Okay. Yeah, how's this gonna work? Oh, Lord, it's the start of the year and a war is to come, which marks the beginning of the attack of Han, the royal capital of Shinte, which would draw the attention of all of China. Okay. So, Toh at least seems to be pleased with what is going on. Things are progressing to what they want. They want a utopia was the plan. Now, be it if that actually is feasible, we'll see. But, hey, at least Gouken is at least preserving his end of the deal by actually looking at the letter of law and following it. So, you know. And then Toh follows suit with compensation to the family. And then you've got, you know, more discipline for the soldiers of all ranks. So, makes sense. Good progression. Now, let's get into 813, if it will load. There we go. The 17th year of King Issei rule, 2030 BC, Kin Royal Capital, Kanyu. We have, well, that's not great. But anyway, I mean, seems like an okay quality other than them just posting their freaking website all over. We have received a report from General Toh in Nanyu. That's right, we have finally set out for the royal capital of Han, Shinte. Finally. After taking Nanyu without any bloodshed, it took more than half a year to get ready. There is no turning back. So they've had 6 months to train. Okay, so at least they had some time. Um, well, they even said more than a year, half a year, but there is no turning back once we start the battle, including training the soldiers. It has taken too much preparation and anticipation of victory. I felt it was too much, especially when the Han has been preparing during this long period. Even if we struggle at this point, there's no way to send new soldiers to them anymore. No. We don't want them to struggle in the first place. The plan of destroying Han to gain their strength. It is crucial to gain this new power before we attack Zhao again in order to return to the original path of unification. This is the third pillar of Shohei-kun. Although Nanyu surrendered to us, the army remains untouched and has moved to Shinte. In the end, our armies will still need to fight against a larger army or armed force, or enemy force, in Shinte. Does General To have a secret plan that can help us overwhelm the Han army? I think it's been communicated to me from General To. Rishi, what is the purpose of the 6 great generals? It is as you say. In this battle against Han and Shinte, the fate of the entire kin is at stake. General To himself understands this better than anyone else. In a way, this is the hardest battle we have ever had to face so far. But we must place our faith in reviving the path of unifying the lands, which is on the verge of being lost. Kin's 6 great generals, second general, General To. Okay. So now with that out of the way, I wonder if that was even in proper sequence. Han, welcome to Nanyu, under Kin's control. The removal of the outer camps is finished. The troops are I thought that said farming for a second. Forming up. Good, we'll head out right away. General Shen, General. This is nothing special, but this is a charm to protect you from arrows and blades. If you don't mind, please wear this if you like. Oh, they're giving him a gift. It is made from a specialty stone here in Nanyu. Oh. We also made protective charms for everyone. Everyone, please stay safe. Please. Huh? But we're about to attack your royal capital. This part is complicated for me, of course. If we have to choose between our country and our city, but we want everyone in the Haishin unit to stay safe. Aw, the Haishin unit gains new fans. Thank you. Keep the amulets, wear it, and come back safely. Even though we finally became good friends, we are now being separated. General Shen, please stay safe, please. Okay. Yeah, the very man that wanted to stab him continuously. General Rishin, Lord Oke has been going around the city in the shadows to persuade many groups of anti-kin soldiers within the castle. This is because the kin here are not bad invaders. Koki? So someone, his little ambitions, I will put aside my blade of hatred for now and fight desperately. It's the way they put it in the 2 bubbles. Time to time, I've been beaten, but I only lost 2 teeth this year. Wait, have you attacked Shen numerous times? I'm going. I don't know when or if I'll be able to come back, but if I do, let's have dinner together again. Yes. To watches. That's right. General To, just one thing. Ever since the past, the key to conquering the city of Shinte apparently is in Nanyu. What? Lord Ryuan, I have a final request, or rather a small favor to ask of you. This is Nanyu. It has attracted the concern from all over Han, but what happened here remained a mystery to the outside world. That is why I want you to help spread what happened here, by sending messengers to the surrounding castles. Ah, show that they're not murderous monsters, that they do value life and just want understanding and to grow the empire for the betterment of all of China. I want it to spread to as many people as possible, to as many castles as possible, of the current reality of Nanyu showing exactly how it is. We see the Lord and the former Lord and the two flags. Han's capital, Shente. Ryoko squad, advance! Okay, so they're all marching out of the capital. The soldiers are heading out again. Apparently there are already a large army waiting outside. I can't believe it. A war is really breaking out in the capital city. What will happen to us if we lose? Fool. Not us. I wonder what will happen to Han. Yeah, bigger things there. Let's see here. Report. There are a total of 160,000 Qin troops in Nanyu. They are dismantling all their camps outside the city. It is certain that they are preparing for a deployment and coming here. Is it? Is it finally coming? So, Han's king. And there's Chancellor Choshi. And here's Princess Nei. Let's see here. As planned, the first and second army of Han shall move out to receive the enemy. Oh yeah, I forgot the second general. I recognize his face, but not his name. And then, of course, you've got... Hello, surprise guest motorcycle. Anyway, let's see here. General, Rakuan Khan. That name just never flows right. General Hakuo Koku. We will lure General To's army to Iketsu Plains, where it is easier for us to fight. With Shinte and the Hakuo Koku's reinforcements, we are now number 90,000 troops. Additionally, outside the capital region, we have gathered 70,000. With our combined forces of 160,000 troops, we will face General To's 160,000. Almost even. Well, I mean, that is even. This may be true if we were the royal capital area's military. From here, when we will gather armies, large and small, and have them rush to the battlefield where the fate of this nation hangs in the balance. As far as we know, this group numbers 50,000. So another 50,000? Dang. 210,000 versus 160. We can win. We can definitely win this. That's right, General Rakuan Khan. In Han, we have a huge army of 210,000. This is truly an all-out war. We have enough troops to defend the capital. Furthermore, there are more troops that will be joining the battle from across the country. When everything is ready, we will be fully prepared. We cannot afford to lose this great battle, General Rakuan Khan. We will then demonstrate Han's military might. When the time comes, we will show them the golden fangs of Han through our action. And with these fangs, we will take the head of Qin's sixth great General To. Will you, though? We will show all of China the true terror of the Han army, which has been kept hidden until now. But has it? Has it? I don't know. Like, the main things that we ever saw from Han up to this point was literally a dude that injects poison into himself as like the main showcase, and him having like a group of people that were poison users. It's like, is this more or less what we have come to know about Han. I mean, sure, they probably have more traditional methods of attack, but like we don't know anything about their combat styles other than that. But in recent arcs, we've learned that they're like a super info gathering nation. So who the hell knows? Anyway, glory to Han. We will show everyone what happens when you attempt to conquer Shintai, so that other nations tremble in fear. We will thoroughly crush General To's army and bury them in Iketsu Plains. General Rokuan Khan! General Rokuan Khan! Urgent report. A report from Hyatsu and Toriko Castle. From Hyatsu and Toriko? What? Although both castles plan to send reinforcements to Iketsu, the castles are now hesitating to send even 1,000 soldiers each. Oh crap, that boon of 50,000 may not be the case. Continuing the report, Yamato and Torijo Castle are small castles. Wait, is that what they said before? No, that is not the... Initially, they were supposed to contribute 500 soldiers each, but now they can't even send a single person. What? It's not like they suddenly cannot send them. Explain the reason why they cannot be sent. Urgent report. It's a report from Pei Castle in the west. What on earth? They promised to send 1,000, but could only send 300. What? What's going on? Rokuan Khan-sama. The castles that were reluctant to join, they are all castles that are around Nanyu. To's intervention. So now we're getting more with the plan. And with that, I will leave Nanyu now. Goke, Ryuan, I leave the rest to you. I think this is a little out of place. Anyway, yes. General To, I wish you good luck. You too. Can you tell me how you feel? If you win, the state of Han will perish. Of course, I do not want that to happen. However, I do not want to hear reports of you being killed in battle either. All the people of Nanyu are currently conflicted regarding this, and I never imagined that Nanyu changed this much in just half a year. This is thanks to Ryuan acting as an intermediary between us and the residents of Nanyu. You are right. I am really glad to be the lord of the castle. That's true. General To, please do not be defeated in battle at Shintai and let the Han army advance to Nanyu. Otherwise, these hardships we faced at Nanyu will be naught. Okay. So just To's plan of having a utopian style, existence with the citizens of Nanyu and hopefully Han as an expansion of this, seemingly has worked. His machinations of having the goodwill of Ryuan send out messengers to the surrounding castles that would know him. He probably visits and has had correspondence with the other city lords for years. So it's like they're probably on fairly friendly terms. So, and this is kind of confirmed when the number of soldiers that they're being promised as like an extra boon to the 160,000 that is in Shintai now, that would have gone up another 50,000, crushing the numbers of what To and the Haishin unit have. So it looks like it's working, because like people are not flooding in as they originally thought. The numbers are not adding up to the promised numbers that were originally given. We're getting fractions of that. So the hearts and minds are being affected yet again. This time in a more military might. So that cutting secret blade that they might have otherwise had is not as sharp as they originally thought. Um, so yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I don't really know what to say that I haven't already said. I mean, fairly straightforward. The plan of Nanu has basically been successful, and I can only imagine it's going to progress even further. But the Battle of Shinte is now upon us. What will the capital have in store now that their reinforcements are not coming in the vast numbers they were expecting? So things are going to have to change. And even if there is a slight advantage, I'm not sure exactly if it is going to be considered an advantage because the Haitian unit has been greatly training their forces. So the old guard, they've gotten stronger, and they're using that strength in the last 6 months to make the average soldier probably more fearsome, more talented, more skilled. So the blades just keep getting sharper, as it were. So, but anyway, I think that's about all I have to say. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Anything I misunderstood, let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast, so go check that out. And as always, later days. And until next time, Keishlings. Sorry for the background noise. Boom, boom, boom.